actually, I got tired of looking at myself, so I went and kind of fixed myself up to finish talking because I just feel like talking. So, and I'm going to do that for a minute. When you're not here, you don't know how much I miss you. The whole time on my mind is how much I'm gonna get to make you feel so good, like you know I could. Tell me if anyway, feel the same way, 'cause it just feels so right. I don't wanna waste no time. Girl, if I had to choose, I know I'm gonna. But yeah, so that did happen, at Charlie's funeral. But that's okay because where I am, I just let people love me on their level. I will say some things would have been done just a bit different because you see, the Breakthrough Ministries family, they treated me as if I was Pastor Lynn again, and as the first lady, they waited on me, Sister Lynn, Pastor Lynn, go sit down, and fix my plate, while the other people got in line, and even when they were going out to view the body, the middle section went out, and then they started from the back end on the other side, and then they started going out. My mom's standing behind me. She said, we're going to be the last ones, And then it finally hit my sister Lisa. She's just my rock. And she said, Lynn, come on. And she took me out, and just as she walked up there to the funeral people, they pushed their hands back, and my Gitta said, she's family, like that. And he just moved on out the way because she didn't say it quite that nicely, right? And so, again, my children were hurting, and we had already discussed everything. You just would have to know the entire situation to understand. The 25 years of my marriage with Charlie, my in-laws just, they had some can't get right against me. But within my marriage, Charlie, he was always my savior, if you would. He literally would not let anybody do anything toward me, disrespect me, none of that. He was always my rock and my savior when it comes down to his family. But his family never, they just, some of them, okay? And I got to make sure I clarify that. Because like Charlie's mom, my mother-in-law, she just loved me, and every single Sunday, Charlie and I would still be asleep. We got to get up and go to church or whatever. But she called extra early is why we were still asleep. And all she would call to say is, well, I just want y'all to know I love y'all. And yes, ma'am, we love you too, type of thing. But every Sunday she did that. And whenever we would go over to her home, she may not have did it out like in front of everybody, but when Charlie and I got in the car getting ready to go, here come Dorothy, and she'd come out to the car, and Charlie's in the driver's seat, and I'm right here, so I have to let the window down. Here's Dorothy. She leans over to the car, and she said, I just want y'all to know that I love y'all, and we love you too, like that. And, hey, you got the mother, that's all that matters. And then some of his siblings treated me well, and some of them did not. It's just, but hey, my family I wasn't the only one that have gone through that, being the wife. But where I am now, I don't scratch and claw for anything, but nobody's going to run over me neither, right? I'm not the same person that I was, coming up in the church. I still forgive real easy. I do that because, like I said, humanity is just fucked up, all right? So I will forgive real easy. And it's best to at least treat me like I'm a human being. I don't give a fuck what you was raised around, what you may have saw your mom do, your dad do, your cousin them, your family. When it comes to me, I'm not going through no more bullshit. I'm not going through no more. And one of the things that I realized in my evolution and in, just living life, people are different. They really are different. They talk about what a person brings to the table. Personality and package, all of that is that people are just different. I could say some things about Charlie, that the characteristic that Charlie had that Terrence didn't have, and and on and on. I could just say that about anyone that I have encountered. They're all different. They're all different. I will still say Terrence. Yeah. Yes. Uh, no one would ever understand what he and I had. And at the end of the day, that's the reason why he did what he did. But anyway, not making no excuses. I'm not doing that. But yeah. I resolved that it's not that serious for me to be in a relationship with anyone. And I'll sit back like I did at the day. I looked gorgeous at that funeral. I did. And, and I honestly felt it just was amazing. It really was amazing to see all the breakthrough. I'm just hugging everybody and the respect that they had for me. You just could not deny it. When I was operating as the first lady, I had my armor bearers and I had the different ones that waited on me. That is what was going on at the funeral with Breakthrough Ministries. I love y'all. I love y'all. And 16 years is a long time. On that video that I made, you see where I went to the young people, where all those kids are little. Every last one of them are grown adults. They got their own children. Look at Brianna, she got 3 kids. Nate, my son, he got, what? So all of the youth are adults. When I'm out in public, they recognize me. I don't recognize them. It's sad. They say, hey, and I said, okay, which one are you? And it's just so surprising because it's like their look is like totally, hey, the last time I seen them, they were kids, they were little, so it ain't my fault, but I'll be 57 on my birthday. And my hopes is, ladies, is that you will get life sooner than I did. I'm not complaining because better late than never. The thing of it is that, you deal with life as life happens. Like I'm getting ready to get my little tummy tuck. And I know people say, you don't need to do nothing. And I know I don't, but I'm going to get it done here in a few weeks. And, but when I get dressed, my daughter told me I do my little facelift, and my daughter said just implement it as a part of getting ready. People put on they girdles and their bras and all of that. Well, I implement my facelift when I'm getting ready. I said that to say this, is that I'm thankful for the way that I feel at this age. When I'm with someone body to body, trust. They don't even think about my age because they just don't, And I'm not saying that braggadociously. I'm just grateful. Females be quick to say, you look old this and old that. I understand. I understand that as well. But I'm like this. Live and let live. Let me alone and let me live my life. I went to the church service, that I was invited to. And I sit up there, and can enjoy and listen and so forth and so on. But people know where I am. Spirituality is a private matter of the heart. So nobody comes at me sideways. Y'all do that, and you answer to your pastor and the people around you in that church, and you center your whole life around that group of people. All of your activities, all of your vacations, all of your fun has to be intertwined with that group, that organization, that everything. You have to ask, get permission. It's just too much. So what I've done is I've stepped out of the box, and I had an epiphany that spirituality is a matter of the heart. And so I don't need to share that with no one. And well, then, do you pray? It's none of your business what I do and what I don't do. Shh, it's private. So I don't really answer to anyone, and I love this space so much better than the way that my life was going.